Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, I've pulled out a couple of cards to get started, and you are one of two things. I can tell you this with confidence. You are either concentrating on a woman, or you are a woman in deep concentration. Well, you could be both. You could be both. You could be a woman who's concentrating on a woman. There. Yeah, you could. That's literally, this is the two cards that I pulled out for you. I'm like, okay, it's going to be interesting, Aquarius. This is your energy. Right now, that's at least the energy of you that Spirit and God would like to talk to you about. Okay, so you're the woman concentration. So I feel like I need some tarot. That's not the deck I want. Okay. Tell me about the woman. Telling me about this woman. For some of you, it's you. As a woman. Ah, she's a lovely. She's lovely as the sun. This woman is bright and happy and beautiful. This woman is happiness. This woman is maybe, I want to say too, like she's kind of looking up. Maybe she's looking up at the sun. Maybe this is somebody who is self-actualizing. This is somebody who is glowing. This is somebody who lives authentically in their truth. This is somebody that anyone would feel comfortable with, really. As soon as I said that, I saw sort of like people with dark creatures inside them kind of like slinking into the shadows because there's a brightness about this person. Okay, this woman is also somebody who exposes or... You know, like, have you ever been, I've done this to myself. You've been walking in a dark room at night and I just turn on the light and turn it off. It's too bright. It's kind of like that. There's something about this woman that causes that to happen in some people. So, you know, I don't want to say whoever this person is, that everything just goes lovely and well and perfect for them and everybody likes them. There's going to be people that don't like them for sure. If this woman is actually herself concentrating on something, she's concentrating on brightness, hope, clarity, truth beyond all things. It could be something significant about her sun sign. It could be you. I mean, I'm reading Aquarius, so maybe, right? Aquarius is sun sign of Aquarius. Tell me more about the sun. Seven of Pentacles. Temperance. And the Queen of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, this is a person of great patience. This is a person who is willing to adjust things here in their life, or maybe they are adjusting things in their life. They are giving things time and space around them. They may even be giving themselves time and space. I'm wondering if this person is, maybe this person is, like, is this you? Are you concentrating on really seeing the truth of what's around you? The truth of your own life here. The truth of, you know what, I think I need to adjust my thinking here. Or I think I need to adjust my approach. Or I think I need to come up with a slightly better plan than the plan that I've been working with. Because I see. It's like with the sun, totally this person is adjusting to what needs to be adjusted in a very holistic way. To go into Temperance and then the Queen of Swords is giving themselves time to see. This is someone who is giving themselves time to see clearly, to understand things clearly. This is not somebody who's jumping to conclusions. This is not someone who is charging forward with a new plan that has not been tested and trialed. And so then we get the concentration. Concentration. Oh, wow, the moon. It's interesting, the sun and the moon. The woman is the sun. Concentration is the moon. The feminine. Concentration is the moon. The unknown. The mask, too. Yes, no. I was just double checking that the figure didn't have a second mask on. There is no mask. It is looking at them. It's almost like looking at themselves. Are you? Now, okay, I feel like this is you, and I feel like it's you regardless if you're a man or a woman. And these could be sort of the softer sides of yourself, the more vulnerable sides of yourself, the more free-flowing and unpredictable sides of yourself, the natural, like, because masculine energy is a little bit more structured, programmed, constraints, control, where the feminine energy is more like wild, right? So regardless if you're masculine or feminine, or male or female, we're really looking at a feminine energy here, very strong. And the concentration, I feel like, is the unknown, but it's the unknown of themselves. Like, it's familiarizing themselves with who they've projected themselves to be. Like taking off the mask and looking at it. And this is what people see. This is what I've been showing people. This is who people think I've been. What an interesting energy for you, right? And the sun is, a simple explanation of it is self-actualization. It is who you truly are and being that. And it is like a new plan to be this person, but not, so also like with temperance is not to rush into it. It is to allow this to feel natural, to be comfortable with thyself before you allow others to be familiar with this new part of thyself. And to look at the world clearly through a clear filter in that mindset, sense of self, being self-present. Concentration, the moon. Could be also concentrating on one's own fears here, looking at those. The Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. And the Six of Cups. There's a sense of like looking at oneself here. I wonder too, some of you might be in a Venus in Aquarius, or an Aquarian Venus, whatever the hell that is. Is that? I don't know. You know, your Venus in Aquarius. That's just like that. With this Eight of Cups, I know that's not the zodiac representation of, actually Venus in Aquarius, I believe, is the Five of Swords. Yes, that's interesting. But anyways, we have the Eight of Cups here because it can be an emotional detachment at times. Or when I say that, though, there could be reasoning and logic that take place around relationships that are not necessarily centered on just your feelings alone. Right? There's I want to say that to some extent a Venus in Aquarius is you cannot detach your mind from your emotional entanglements. Like your mind is still there. You could be, to some extent, I want to say, there could be like really good positives and negatives about it. Like there isn't anything. A really good positive about it is it's likely someone who is not going to keep themselves in a relationship that is detrimental to them just because they have nostalgia and feelings that they've created. They look at it logically and say, this is not good for me. This isn't good for any of us here, right? I need to be practical. But then it also is times where one may try to rationalize love too much. So this concentration, I think it's looking at the fears that maybe one has developed in situations from the past here. I don't know if this is like a very self-reflective energy. That's how I would say this. This is like a very self-reflective energy, Aquarius. Thinking about the things that you've said in days gone by. Thinking about, are those things that you've said that were coming from a fear within you? Were you like showing your fear clearly to others but not recognizing it yourself? Yeah, this is a very self-reflective energy. But I feel like I'm also looking at it in terms of someone coming out. You know, I'm seeing the violet flame in the Return of Spirit Oracle deck, where it's coming out of this dark tunnel into the light. The Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is making a new plan, like, right? But to what? Well, let me tell you. This is somebody who's their new approach. Their new approach in life here is to expect happiness, union, togetherness, and expect it confidently through a sense of great self-value. That's probably one of the best Seven of Pentacles clarifiers I've pulled out. I don't think I could say that again because I feel like I just channeled it. So when I do that, I forget. I don't know. It's one of those things where I want to say it again because I want to hear that again, but I would have to rewind it. What I said. But it's good. That's really good. So Temperance. The Knight of Wands. Wow, double Sagittarius right there. Ace of Pentacles. And Justice. This is, I don't know, this is just amazing energy. Somebody who really truly believes that karma is working on their side. This is someone who truly believes that karma is working on their side. They just need to give karmic energies, dharmic energies, time to work. Energies are working on my side, and I just need to give energies time to work. That's your energy. And then this goes into the Queen of Swords. The Strength card, the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of knights here. They're all the knights but the Knight of Cups. This is seeing, okay. This is someone who has changed their thinking and the approach, I don't know to what, maybe to relationships or just life in itself or how they see themselves. They've changed their approach here. They may be seeing something very clearly, but seeing themselves clearly was the first step in seeing everything clearly. And this is recognizing that energy is working in their favor, but they need to give energy time to work. And they can see the importance of patience, self-control, that this all leads to a long-term stable outlook, long-term plan, that at some point will present itself very clearly to them, and they will not have to hesitate or wait for energies to work for them. They will have worked. So that's that. That's okay. The Eight of Cups. And, you know, as I say the Eight of Cups, and I know many of you come to these readings and you're very familiar with, you know, sort of the typical representation or description of a lot of these tarot cards. This is one of my favorite Eight of Cups. This is the second tarot deck I ever purchased. And I always felt really connected to this version of the Eight of Cups compared to like how most tarot decks depict it. And all of these cups are being left behind. But she's diving deep here with one cup. One cup. And to me, that is sort of like the cup of oneself. The cup of one's deeper feelings. And to exclude anything else in one's exploration of their deeper feelings. And it's just themselves. So it kind of like looks like that with that, right? Like it's not just a walking away from everything. The Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Tower. This is the Shadowscape Tarot in case someone wants. I'm just hearing somebody. I want to know. I know somebody was asking. I don't always remember what they are. I have so many decks and the boxes are all put away. And I believe this was the Shadowscape Tarot. The Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Tower. This is something that wakes somebody up. It disrupts this Four of Cups energy. Concentrating on disrupting the Four of Cups energy. Concentrating on no longer being dissatisfied with what's around them, but looking for satisfaction. Yeah, no longer being dissatisfied with what's around them, but looking for satisfaction. The Page of Wands. The Page of Swords. How interesting is that? The Death card. The Phoenix rising. And the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who I feel like can talk themselves out of almost anything, which I feel like most air signs are pretty good at that. This is like giving me the impression here of somebody who can talk themselves out of anything. This is also somebody who can kind of see the importance of particular cycles here and when is the right time to do something and when it is not. And that could be the difference between holding one's tongue and waiting to say something at another time. It's weird. It has something to do with like somebody having a conversation here with about something that they've learned or seen here. And it may be like there's something that is unperceivable as of yet. And maybe that's the part of the concentration with the moon is, and this energy, like the energies are working for them. Energies are working for you. And it's to give energy time to work. The Six of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. Juggling resources, juggling time, juggling yourself, allocating resources, hanging on to resources until it is the right time to move forward. Somebody's really tapping into their intuition, like really tapping into their intuition and recognizing when is it the right time to do this? When is it not the right time to do that? When is the right time to say this? When is the right time to bring this up? It's a very thoughtful energy. Oh, I have to show you your underline. It gave me a chuckle when I saw it. There was the pride balloon. I don't know if that's for my LGBTQ group or the pride balloon, the pride balloon. I just felt like this place, like, I don't know, like you get into the balloon. It's like a little cartoon started playing out in my head here. Where all the little dogs, little pride dogs get into the balloon and they go trip. Anyways, I saw that. That was cute. Elevating your pride. Elevating from pride. Okay, let's get serious again. Elevating from pride. Not being held down by your pride. Kind of a double Leo energy here with that sun too, right? But what, you also have the Strength card. I'm not saying it's Leo. Somebody else is saying it was Leo. I don't know. People's comments. People comment on the videos and they say things. I'm like, I don't know. Because even I say so often, like I channel this stuff. I don't remember what I say. Not to say don't comment, but people will ask me questions and I'm like, I don't even know how to answer that. Because I don't even remember. I would have to go back and watch the whole video. I don't have time to do it. Just made it. This underline is all upright. So I heard 3. We're going to do 3. 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Yes, 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords. Trusting your intuition to heal. To heal and anticipate. Seeds that you have planted being returned to you. For the extended, I'm going to go do the extended Aquarius. For the extended, because you have this, where you have concentration, and I want to say like this is a whole altered state here, moving into the sun in this. I'm going to ask, in your extended, I'm going to ask, what alternate viewpoint would benefit you, and what you should pay attention, what you should pay close attention to, since you're also in the concentration mode. There's 2 options in the description below if you'd like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.